In a sunny green forest, animals were waking up to a brand new day. Birds sang, squirrels chattered, and the air smelled of flowers and honey. High above, a clever crow flapped her shiny wings. She had found a big, yellow piece of cheese and felt very proud of her treasure. A bright morning forest the crow lands proudly on a tall branch, looking around with satisfaction. But below the tree, a hungry fox spotted her. His eyes gleamed with mischief as he thought, that cheese would be perfect for my lunch. The fox sniffed the air and smiled. I can almost taste that cheese already, he said, planning a sneaky trick. The fox sat beneath the tree, pretending to be harmless. He looked up and called softly, "Good morning, Miss Crow." The crow tilted her head and looked down. She didn't trust the fox completely, but his voice sounded surprisingly kind. "Oh, beautiful crow," said the fox sweetly, "your feathers shine like the night sky. I've never seen such a lovely bird." The crow's chest puffed out with pride. She loved hearing nice things about herself and began to believe the fox's flattering words. "Your beauty is amazing," said the fox. "But I wonder, can your voice be as beautiful as your feathers?" The crow was thrilled. No one had ever called her beautiful and talented before. She wanted to prove she could sing wonderfully. The fox leaned forward, pretending to be excited. He said, "Please, sing just one song for me, sweet crow." Feeling special and proud, the crow spread her wings wide. She opened her beak to sing her best song. But as soon as she opened her beak, plop! The big piece of cheese tumbled down toward the waiting fox. With a quick jump, the fox caught the cheese in his mouth. His plan had worked perfectly. The fox laughed happily. "Thank you, Miss Crow," he said between bites. "Your voice may not be sweet, but your cheese surely is." The crow realized she had been tricked. Her feathers drooped, and she felt embarrassed for believing the fox's lies. Other animals peeked out, whispering to each other. They, too, had seen the clever fox's trick. The crow promised herself never to trust sweet words again. She learned that true friends don't need flattery. The fox trotted off with his belly full and a grin on his face, proud of his cleverness. As the sun began to set, the crow sat quietly. She was wiser now, though her stomach was still empty. The forest glowed golden and peaceful. The animals went to sleep, each remembering the day's lesson. The fox yawned and curled up beneath the tree, dreaming of his delicious cheesy feast. High above, the crow flew under the moonlight, ready to start a smarter tomorrow. The next morning, the crow searched carefully for her breakfast, remembering to stay alert and wise. From behind the bushes, the fox peeked again, wondering if he could find another trick, but the crow ignored him. The memory of the shiny cheese still made the crow frown. But she smiled, proud to have learned something new. The fox scratched his chin. He thought of more tricks but decided maybe honesty might be easier after all. The crow's feathers gleamed once more, but now she felt wise instead of proud. She had grown stronger. The forest was calm again, filled with soft winds and birdsong. Butterflies danced around her tree, as if cheering her for becoming wiser. The fox tried to act sorry, but the crow just smiled and flew away, too smart to be fooled again. The crow listened but didn't answer. She knew sometimes silence was smarter. The fox's grin faded. He realized he couldn't trick her anymore. The crow thought about the falling cheese and chuckled. "Never again," she said. She remembered how quickly he jumped, but now she could laugh about it. Her old surprise turned into laughter. Mistakes can be teachers too. The scene replayed in her mind like a story, funny, sad, and full of wisdom. She watched that memory fade with the wind, feeling proud of her new wisdom. Now she flew higher than ever before, proud, free, and smart. The tale of the crow and the fox spread through the forest, teaching everyone to be careful. The old owl nodded wisely. "Lessons learned through mistakes are never forgotten," he hooted. Her tears of sadness had turned into tears of laughter. She was happy to have learned. The fox sighed. "Maybe next time, I'll be honest," he said to himself. Night settled over the forest. All was quiet and calm. As the sun rose, the crow spread her wings wide, ready for a bright, new day.